Does anyone else feel we are on the brink of some Black Swan event? The housing market, credit markets, bank failures, the focus on COVID, China being in a recession, double top inflation potential, and so much more. Something just doesn't feel right. All this talk of a soft landing seems to be only to calm people. I feel as if Bitcoin will act negatively in the short term but skyrocket long term if such a black swan happens, similar to 2020. Anyone else feeling the same? If everyone expects something, it won't be a Black Swan event. This has been said for 84 years now. After 2008 and 2011, everyone thought the market was about to have a horrible recession again. Then is just violently ripped up for like the next 10 years lol nobody knows. Another? It would be like the fourth in the past 2 years? The world is just a slow-moving accident. One crisis overlapping the next. If you want peace of mind, look away every once in a while. Don't watch TV. Don't look at your phone. Go camping. The whole world every day is a Black Swan event. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. It's not a Black Swan if you see all the signs or feel something. BTC will either sink in the toilet of regret or rise to the heights of Zeus. Good fortune to all. No. By definition, a Black Swan event is unpredictable. Nope. I know how bad things are going. It's not going to be a Black Swan. The US economy is about to go down hard. Rising interest rates. Student loan payments coming back. Food gas utilities are insanely expensive. Stagnant wages. Person shrugging. It can't be a Black Swan if we know it's coming. I look forward to seeing how BTC holds up in an actual recession. I'm hodling no matter what. So whatever is going to happen is just part of the ride. People have to start paying back student loans this month. For some of these people, it will be their first payment ever. And I doubt people have budgeted for the extra expense. I feel we are on the brink of a crazy upside run. And I'm having a hard time not spending every cent on Bitcoin. Financial YouTubers have been telling us for 3 years that we are already in the Black Swan. Catastrophic economic crash. We just don't know it yet. Grain of salt. Yay, aliens are gonna invade us while we are all on lockdown again, brought on by the Communist Party, known as the Democrats. The world is just a slow-moving accident. One crisis overlapping the next. If you want peace of mind, look away every once in a while. Don't watch TV. Don't look at your phone. Go camping. The whole world every day is a Black Swan event. If we drop interest rates, we'll see massive inflation. If we raise or leave interest rates, we'll have a national debt that spirals out of control. Short term. Who knows? Long term. Bitcoin wins. Oh, absolutely. I feel like the establishment is going to do whatever it takes to keep power. They're already driving the treasury. Next step is WW3 or a civil war. Either suits them fine, and I don't see a scenario where it doesn't happen with the way things are going. No. The problem is that it's boiling frogs versus tech efficiencies. In the age of the internet, there is too much efficiency for a total collapse anymore. Too many people synchronized in corrective mode. It'll get worse slowly and gradually when it should have been getting better. Now in the US in the 2020s, we'll gradually lose quality of life to inflation, government counterfeiting in a way so slowly it'll just mask the gains we should have gotten from global improvements. I hope so. Might become a whole coiner. Yes, for the let 5 years. Have you not watched any news? It's all anyone says lol. Question: say your BTC and you cold wallet is really valuable. You want to sell it at an exchange, but the minute you transfer the BTC to the exchange to sell it, the exchange steals your BTC because of how valuable it is. Exchange now denies stealing it. What do you do? No, since exchanges aren't FCA regulated. All these events point to a mass bag accumulation event. A bag filling of such epic proportions that the next post-meltdown swan bull will make us the new boomers. Future generations will resent us for scooping up BTC at such prices. Just like how the current generation resents Grandpa for buying his mansion for $16 in 1952. But we can tell the future youngsters about how strong and brave we were to weather the FUD and abuse from the traditional Reddit trading subs and build our stacks. And if it doesn't pan out, we will fade quietly into the abyss. There's something in the air, my friend. I was just thinking that. Read The Fouth Turning is Here by Neil Howe. It explains this very feeling and why we all feel this way. It happens every 80,100 years. And yes, something may likely happen to climax the last turning. It could happen anytime from now to about 10 years from now. Bitcoin can protect your wealth in a chaotic turn. BTC X8KEOY. After September, skies should clear for BTC. Nothing can stop the halving effect. That would be awesome. Nothing excites me more than red day buying opportunities. Recession is going to hit in the next 6 months probs, and it probably won't be mild. Edit lol downvoted for saying this. I think BTC pumps hard in the coming years. MSTR has December 2025 call options. Thinking of increasing my exposure through them. Seems pretty safe given their 19 months post-halving. Thoughts? I think Tether and Binance collapse soon. BTC to $10,000. But probably not less. ETF gets passed shortly after institutions scoop up the low price. The world isn't good now. People are slowly learning that fiat is fucked. So many people have already lost so much money. Just look at China. For them the global depression has begun. Now look at Africa with all the coups. Those countries are the resource bases of many parasitic Europeans. Those Europeans now have lost a lot of their wealth. Multiple countries are already in recession or are heading into one. But the gamblers are still gambling in the stock and bond markets. They will get wiped out. Those who don't already have a lifeboat will not find one. I gotta say, Reddit is full of idiots who want to speak based on emotions first and will always try to negate any comments that being negative sentiment to the valuation of Bitcoin. I think your fears are justified when we look at the technical data. Unemployments are slowly rising again. Renters can't afford shit. Yield curve is inverted. I don't know what constitutes a Black Swan event. But the pattern we are seeing at the macro is definitely not something that Bitcoin has experienced yet. I think it is low IQ to discount this fear. Yeah, I'm talking to all of you fucks on this post who discounted. Yes, things are stacking up, and I am sure there will be some events soon so that the changes they want can be made. Rising interest rates combined with lack of fiscal discipline causing skyrocketing debts makes for interesting years ahead. Binance going down. But other than that, nothing but rainbows and unicorns. Now is the time to buy. Yes, I feel like shit is about to hit the fan. If the only tool you have is a hammer, it is tempting to treat everything as if it were a nail. Maslow. That's what I don't like about Bitcoin and gold crowds always hoping for the worst so their little asset can do well while everything else goes to hell. A black swan would be something completely out of left field. Like a nuclear war breaking out or a tsunami wiping out all of Manhattan. Everything you described is already getting priced in since everyone knows about it.